Got some dunks up here too. Oh my goodness. I'll have to grab these guys. So I might leave these, which is crazy. Oh man, I thought these were breads for a second. Oh, they are. I'm going to every Nike outlet in central New Jersey to find out which Nike outlet has the best deals and the best sneakers. Let's do it. But first, I want to give a huge thank you to the sponsor of today's video, Whatnot. Man, I've been working with Whatnot and using Whatnot for over a year at this point, so if you don't know what Whatnot is, you either haven't been watching my videos or you've just been skipping these ad reads. But either way, Whatnot is one of the best apps out there. It's a live auction shopping platform with sneaker auctions 24 hours a day, sometimes starting at just $1, like all of my auctions. Obviously, I use Whatnot for buying a lot of sneakers and of course selling a lot of sneakers, but I also buy a lot of retro video games from people like Phoenix Resale and Retro Rick and Chase After the Right Price, and of course Pixel Game Squad, who actually edits a lot of these videos. So I definitely recommend checking out Whatnot, and if you sign up for Whatnot using my link, you get $10 towards your first purchase. Not only that, I'm actually giving away this brand new pair of Air Jordan 1 Lucky Greens that haven't even dropped yet on my next Whatnot live stream. So if you guys want to check that out, make sure to click the link at the top of the description below. In fact, not only am I giving away this pair of sneakers, but I'm also giving away a pair or two from today's video, plus selling some pairs from my own personal collection. So if you guys want a chance to win this pair of Air Jordan 1s for yourself before they even release, or maybe grab some of the sneakers from my own personal collection that usually sell below retail, make sure to click the link in the top of the description below, bookmark my upcoming live stream, and I'll see you guys there. Okay, so the first section we're gonna check is the refurbished section. It looks like this Nike outlet has a huge refurbished section. Wow, there's so much stuff here. What are these? Oh, I've never seen those before in my life. I have no idea what those are. What else we got? Some Shatterback Jordan somethings. I don't know what those are. Kyrie's. Bunch of LeBrons today in the refurbished section. Looks like we've got some Air Forces of the month. Tell what these are? Can't tell. Air Force 107 LX. Nice colorway though, nice jewel swoosh. I like those a lot. Got some really cool Prestos here. I like this colorway a lot. What else we got? Some Nike Waffle ones. Good news is there's an additional 30% off the wall, so if we find anything, we get 30% off, which is awesome. Got some LeBron 9s for $164, an extra 30% off of that. That might actually be worth it. That's a great price. This colorway's sick too. Some nice wheat Air Forces here in a super big size 13. Like those a lot. Got a bunch of Nike basketball. Looks like a lot of LeBrons, a lot of Kyrie fly traps. Wow, got a lot of Jordans here. We got, oh no way, we got the Rui 8s. I'm grabbing those for sure. Got these 3s as well. Some 1s. Oh my goodness, we're grabbing all of these. I'm gonna grab these guys, probably my size, and then these ones, I think in a size 7. Got some dunks up here too. Oh my goodness. I'll have to grab these guys. So far I'm grabbing the Air Jordan 3s in a size 9 and these dunks in a size 10. And then I'm also grabbing the Rui Hachimaras in a size 7. Got a bunch of really awesome Air Forces here today. It looks like they've got so many, and a bunch of Blazers too. I actually really love that colorway. And this suede looks really nice. For $89, that's not bad. So they just put out a pair of Nike Dunk Highs. I'm assuming they're Nike by use because I've never seen this colorway before. It's sort of a fragment colorway. That's pretty clean. Big size, so I'm probably not gonna grab it, but pretty clean nonetheless. All right, so this first outlet was a huge come up. Only one pair of shoes was not 30% off. We'll get to those back when we get back to the house, but I kind of want to go back in and check the women's section because I didn't check it. They wouldn't let me put the stuff behind the counter. So now it's time to check the women's refurbished section, and the first thing I found right here is this pair of Nike Dunk Highs. Now I don't think it's refurbished, so it's probably full retail, and it looks a little bit worn at the top. So I might leave these, which is crazy, but I think I'm gonna leave them for now. Women's has these dunks. These are pretty interesting looking. Never seen these before. Some nice Air Forces, World Champs. The other Nina Chanel colorway, the OGs, looking really nice. I love this colorway. I just like the OG 2s better, but these are still clean. All right, so I went back, didn't really have anything else, so on to the next spot. All right, so I didn't realize this, but I'm all the way out in the Jersey Shore. I just meant to hit up outlets I'd never been to before, and I started driving, and it ended up being like an hour and a half. So if you guys like this kind of videos, please make sure to let me know through the comment section by subscribing, hitting that like button. It really helps out a lot, especially when I do stupid things like drive all the way to the Jersey Shore. Dude, I should have just looked at the map. I was just like, okay, let's go. And then we went to the Jersey Shore. I also forgot to zoom out, so you guys are right up in my face. First thing we got is some LeBrons. It looks like LeBron 3 quick strikes, the barbershop ones. These are cool. 109. I think they're probably 30% off. Yeah, additional 30% off the wall. Nice. CGs. Oh, Oregon Duck. Pegasus. Nice. Should I check these out? Let me check these out. Oh man, I thought these were breads for a second. Oh, they are. Oh, bread flies. That's pretty sick. Wow, look at that. That might actually be a pickup. These are dope. These are really nice. What size are they? Size 10? I think I'm gonna grab them. I'm gonna grab these guys. Additional 30% off too, 150. Let's do it. Got some of these guys too. Full price, 275, 30% off. Nice. So it doesn't look like this place has a Nike refurbished section, but there is one pair of refurbished, and they're women's dunks for 130, it looks like. Oh, 65. Look at that. That's great. Super cool to see. Just not a pair I really want, but cool to see them. Good color. Well, all right colorway. Got some LeBron 2s. This nice white and gold colorway. A bunch of sizes too. Got 8s, 10s, 8.5s, 9.5s. Bunch of great sizes. Full retail though, it looks like, because there's no price here. But still very cool to see. A bunch of LeBrons actually. It's like we got some women's mids right here for 110. Bunch of sizes it seems like. Some nice Air Forces. Bunch of women's Air Forces. Got a bunch of the Nina Chanels. A bunch of sizes for 149. Wow, that's a great price. Additional 30% off, that's great. Unfortunately though, I'm not seeing any size 9 men's, only size 7 men, 7.5. Mids, and black and red mids, and a size 11. It looks like 11, 12, 125. Decent colorway. Pull out a box really quick. Let's check them out. I mean, they look nice. I'm not gonna lie, they're a very nice looking pair of shoes. I like this colorway a lot. And then of course I dropped the box. Very clean. Just don't need them, so I'm not gonna grab them. Got some nice Air Force Ones. Force One mids. These are, I don't know what the colorway is, but I really like it. For 99 with 30% off. So 70, that's actually a great price. Got some Vaporfly 4%. They look like they're worn, but lightly worn. Size 4, 119 bucks. Not bad. Phases on the wall. What size? Size 10. Oh man, if they had a size 9, I'd grab them, because the phase pair that I have is in this really nice box and I don't want to wear them. This is really clean though. Size 10, how much? 160, 30% off. Oh, that's probably wearable for me too. Should I grab these? I don't know. Got some, well, that's on camera now. Got some of the Dub Zeros. Looking really clean, size 9 actually. That's dope. 30% off. They're already 130, that's not bad. Just found the Air Jordan 1 Low Golf in this really nice white colorway. Look at this, size 9 too, my size. This is nice. I actually have been going to Topgolf a bit more, so I might actually grab these for me. I did not expect to find these. So these are 150 with an extra, 140 with an extra 30% off. This might actually be a cop, legit. Grabbing these. It's done. We grabbed some really great stuff at the second outlet in the Jersey Shore. Shout out to Noah and Sean for being such awesome people. Come and say what's up. Spent a good amount of time talking to Sean about just sneakers and all sort of good stuff. It's always great when people watch the channel. I really appreciate your guys' support. We've got some really great pickups today. I'm so stoked on this. Yes, the drive is a lot farther than usual, but it's worth it. Okay, so just like the other Nike outlets, everything on the wall is 30% off. Got these same LeBrons again, size 8. Really nice shoe, I like those a lot. We got some Nike Air Max Scorpions in a size 8. Full retail, but 30% off. Got some cool Air Forces down here in this nice green and white colorway, size 7. Man, there's so many of these LeBrons. I might have to grab a pair because I really like these a lot. Just need to find one in size 9. Got some more Air Max Scorpions, different colorway this time. We got the phases here too, except size 15, so huge and not wearable. We got a refurbished section here as well. I haven't had too much luck in the refurbished section today. I haven't really found anything. Got some giant Air Forces. What size? Size 14. So on the women's section, not finding too much. There is this one pair of Air Jordan 8s, it looks like. No, these aren't. I don't know what these are. Never seen this before in my life. They are the Jordan Air Latitude 720s. Not too much in the women's refurbished section, except for this pair of Dunks. 90 bucks. It's not bad. This is actually a really clean colorway. I like these a lot. Pretty clean. Not gonna grab them, but we'll find. And then it looks like another pair of Dunks. It's all brown pair for 84. Not bad. Got some interesting blazers. I don't know what these are called, but it's a bunch of different panels like sewn together. Kind of cool. Almost Air Tech trainers. Sort of Air Jordan 5 hybrid things. Some nice Air Maxes here. Nothing too crazy that I've seen so far at this outlet. We do have some M2K Technos. It's been a long time since I've seen these, but a women's size. Got a bunch of Vapor Maxes on sale. 139 off of 210, not bad. Got some nice gray on gray Air Forces. I actually like these a lot. What colorway is that? The Air Force 1 High PRM Metallic Silver Volt. Where's the Volt? These are kind of clean, these Air Forces. They look like they're sewn together. They are the Air Force 1 LX Sandrift, 140, size 11.5. Got these ISPAs again. Looked at them last week. Of course, we got the Jordan 37s. What colorway? See, it looks like the hair colorway. I couldn't really see it, to be honest with you. I have to check the footage back later. Last stop of the day, I didn't really find anything except for this pair of Air Max 97s behind the counter. You guys saw behind the counter, there's actually a lot of really good stuff, but nothing in like a men's size. Shout out to DJ also for letting me know that they were 30% off too. So I just grabbed these guys and I'm pretty stoked on them. Good shoe, good size. Not a bad final stop. All right, so we are back from our outlet adventure. We have 3 different bags for 3 different stores. We found some pretty decent stuff. Now, I went to different outlets than I usually go to. I usually go to outlets around the Philadelphia area. This time around, I went to outlets in like central Jersey, kind of in between Philly and New York, just because I hadn't been to those outlets before. It was a lot of driving. I ended up at the Jersey Shore somehow. Didn't mean to do that, but hey, the outlet was good. So I figured we'd unbox all these sneakers, check out how much they go for retail, how much I bought them for, and then how much they're actually worth to see if I made money, lost money, or just kind of broke even. So let's dive right into it. So at this first outlet, we grabbed 3 pairs of sneakers, all of them brand new. So none of these shoes were off the wall. They were all just off like an end cap. And because of that, they all came with their boxes. Let's start things off with the Rui Hachimura Air Jordan 8s. Now this is a size 7. It was the only size that they had. They had a bunch of size 7s apparently. Unfortunately, that seems to be the size that is not worth anything. However, I do have to say that this pair of Air Jordan 8s is absolutely fire. If I could have grabbed this shoe in my size, I would have absolutely kept it. I love this shoe. I think it's incredible. I don't mind Rui Hachimura. He seems like a great player. He's probably got a brighter future on the Lakers than he did on the Wizards because the Wizards weren't going anywhere. Not that the Lakers are this year either, but you know, it ties in a lot with his Japanese heritage, which I love. Unfortunately, not my size. And unfortunately, size 7 is the one size that just does not go for much. So to fill you guys in on the numbers, this shoe originally retailed for $225 and I got it for 30% off, which ended up being around $157.50. I'm not doing the math in my head. I wrote it down. I'm just trying to remember it, which I shouldn't have told you guys. I should have just said, oh no, I did it right there. But I'm not that smart, so. And after doing some general research on like GOAT and eBay and places like that, I think I could probably get around 190 bucks for this shoe, or maybe 194 was my exact number. So should, in theory, be able to make a profit of around $36 if we ended up selling this shoe. So not a terrible profit, not a great profit. If there was any other size, it would have been worth more, and I think that's probably why there was only size 7s available, because all the resellers probably grabbed up all the good sizes. So there you go, awesome shoe, not a great size. So the next shoe up is the Nike Dunk High Faded Spruce. This was the last size in store, and it was a size 10. Now obviously this shoe has been tried on, it looks like, from the outsole of the shoe and the fact that the laces are untied, or at least on the other shoe they are. Now this shoe I believe retailed for $125, and again I grabbed this shoe for 30% off, so I got this shoe for $94.50. And again, honestly, if this shoe was my size, I probably would have kept it because I love this colorway. I love this very dark green suede. I like the black leather. It's a great looking shoe. Again, after looking at GOAT and eBay and StockX and places like that, I probably could get $125 for this size, which is not bad. So if I sold it for $125, I bought it for $94.50. Profit wise, we'd make about $30.50. So definitely not a bad pickup. This is actually a really nice shoe. And then the final shoe that we picked up from the first outlet was this pair of Air Jordan 3s. This is the Air Jordan 3 Archeo Brown, or Air Jordan 3 Winterized, or something like that. It's actually a nice looking pair of shoes. It comes in my size, a size 9. They had a bunch of pairs of these. This shoe was selling for full retail, no discount at all, and it resells for a lot less than full retail. So this shoe is a retail price of $210. We grabbed it for $210, and unfortunately, this shoe really only sells for around $150. So we kind of lost 60 bucks, which sucks. Now I guess in the grand scheme of things, it's not a huge deal because the 2 other shoes made us around $30 to $36 each. So I guess we ended up making a profit of around 6 bucks in total, but it would have been closer to like $66 or even $67 if we hadn't bought this shoe. So in terms of pickups, the first outlet was really solid. We grabbed the most pairs of sneakers there, and the experience was great. At the second outlet, we grabbed 2 pairs of shoes, both of them off the wall, both of them already marked down, and then with an additional 30% off. So we got really good deals on these shoes. So the first pair that we grabbed were the Air Jordan 1 High Fly E's in the bread colorway, which apparently Jerry Lorenzo is not a fan of that word. He says OG's never said that. I don't know, I'm not an OG. I wasn't alive when these shoes first came out. Thanks, Jerry Lorenzo, for making me feel awful about saying bread. But this shoe is really, really clean. The bread Air Jordan 1s are my favorite sneaker of all time. So this Fly Ease variant of the shoe is really, really cool to see. I believe this particular colorway dropped this year, I think in January. And I think even though we grabbed this shoe, and I'm gonna give you guys like the resale value of this shoe, I'm probably going to end up giving this shoe away, so stay tuned for details on how you can grab this pair for yourself. Preferably someone who could actually use this shoe, or maybe if you win this shoe, you can give it to someone who actually can use this shoe. But overall, super cool sneaker. I love the design of this shoe. I love the fact that it makes one of my favorite shoes ever, or my favorite shoe ever, accessible to someone who might not be able to wear the standard bread ones. But really cool shoe. The original retail price for this shoe was $150, and we grabbed this shoe for 30% off, so we grabbed it for $105. And after doing some research on this shoe and looking at different platforms, I think if I sold this shoe, I could probably to get around $150 for it. So in theory, we could make a $45 profit on this shoe if we ended up selling it. But again, I think I'm gonna give this shoe away, so excited about that, and also really excited to find my favorite shoe in the wild at a Nike outlet. So that's pretty crazy. And then the second shoe that we found at the second outlet was this pair of Air Jordan 1 Lows. These are the Air Jordan 1 Low Golf Croc White or Crocodile White. This is a shoe that I actually didn't even know released, and it's actually my size, a size 9. So while I don't really golf, I've been to Top Golf a couple times and I might go again. I'm kind of interested in keeping this shoe for myself because this would be kind of cool to show up to Top Golf in. I mean, honestly, I'd rather have like the Chicago golf shoes or something like that, but I found these for a really great price, which I believe was, hold on. So on the wall, these shoes were listed for $140. We got them for 30% off, so they came out to $98, and I think I could resell these for around $150, which means we have a potential profit of around $52, which I think is the highest potential profit of the entire day. I'm not sure yet. It's a Jordan 1, it's a golf shoe, and while these are not as sought after as standard Jordan 1 Lows, I do think that there are people out there who would pay a little bit more for the golf version of the shoe. So super cool colorway. And just in case you guys didn't know, the difference between this shoe and a standard Jordan 1 is the tread and the traction pattern on the bottom of the shoe. It's got a bit more grip, so you can grip the grass a little bit better, or whatever they call grass in golf courses. I'm sure it's got some stupid name. I don't know. So profit-wise, that second outlet was probably the best. If we had both shoes together, we should have had a profit of around $97, which is solid. And then the third stop, the final stop, we grabbed one pair of sneakers, but this pair was a pair behind the counter, and this is a size 8 Air Max 97 Golden Bullet, or women's, oh, it's a women's size? Dang, I thought that was a men's size. Ah, okay. Well, that might change things a little bit. Well, regardless, this shoe is awesome. I love the Air Max 97s. I prefer the silver bullets, but the golden bullets are just as iconic. So in terms of numbers, this shoe retailed for $190, which is a lot for a pair of Air Maxes. And we actually grabbed these because they were behind the counter, and I believe a return for $129.50, which is really not bad. Now, if this was a men's size 8, this would have been worth $160. It's not a men's size 8, it's a women's size 8, so it's only worth around $105. We may be able to get a little bit more, like $110, $120, but either way, I mean, we basically bought these for either what they're worth exactly or a little bit below. So realistically, if we were to sell these shoes, we'd probably lose about $24.50, which is a bummer. If they were a men's size, we would have made like $30. So it is what it is. Probably why someone returns a pair of shoes, because they're trying to resell or something like that, or maybe they didn't fit. I don't know. Not as good of a pickup as I originally thought like 20 minutes ago before I started filming this video. But hey, that pretty much wraps up the entire video for today. Let me know your thoughts on these outlet vlogs in the comment section down below, and also which shoe out of all the shoes that I picked up you like the best. And as always, thanks so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next one.